tell you what, the biggest thing about ballooning is that the unpredictability. Yeah, we have a lot of control, but we don't have a lot of control in other areas. But the cool thing, in my opinion, humble opinion, is the coolest the singularity. If you had to pick one thing out of everything, is the fact that you could fly 1,000,000 times, and 1,000,000 flights are going to be different because of the inherent nature, chaos theory of weather. Yeah, out of that 1,000,000, there's going to be some that are similar. If you take off from the same field and you land at approximately the same field, but it's not identical. It can never be. So you can't, theoretically, cannot ever get bored with ballooning because and there's always something going. Because we deal with micro weather, meaning you break weather that everybody experiences all the way down to the finest little thing that affect a balloon. How much wind or lack of thereof, the direction, a couple of degrees this way or that way, is temperature, humidity, all those things come into play.
You know what? I used to skydive, and I always liked the ride under the parachute. So I didn't so much care for the drop. I liked the ride on the parachute. So now I can do that for an hour at a time. One of the magic things is you don't have a lot of noise except for when the burner goes, but otherwise it's really quiet. So you can go out and you can fly over people's houses and talk to them and have a conversation on the ground. You can't do that with a helicopter. You can't do that with an airplane. You can't do it with you can't do it with a paraplane. The only thing you can do it with is one of these. You go out and you fly over, and literally we'll fly that far over somebody's roof coming in for a landing or an attempted landing, and you can talk to them, and the kids come out. It's a very social activity. It's the only really social flying activity because you're standing out in the middle of nature. You're not inside a cockpit.